a very experimental test stream for Hades. Different from last night because yesterday I was streaming directly from the PS5. Today I'm going to attempt to stream. I'm going to attempt to stream through my capture card so that I can go on both Twitch and YouTube like I normally do through my usual overlay interface. Don't know how well that's going to work. But that's what this stream's for. To find out. Alright, so I have the chat set up. The only thing I'm not sure of is if you can actually hear me. Or if you can hear the game. Let me do some attacking. So I can kind of hear Zagreus doing his thing. Anyway, everything looks fine to me. So I'm going to chop up some dudes. Hopefully. More likely scenario is I'm going to get chopped up by some dudes. But that's alright. That's what this game is here for. That's the point of this game. You may also hear some controller clicking since, unlike last night, I am using the Sweet Yeti mic. Oh, this is going to be Hermes. Hermes is pretty ripped for a little fast guy. Attack is faster. I like that. Recover some health. I don't know. I think I want attack speed. I like fast things. Hermes bonuses are going to be nice for me. Yeah, like I was saying, I'm playing... I'm using the Yeti mic that I usually use to record, so it's a little bit more sensitive. So you'll probably hear button clicking. I was just on the PS5 headset last night, so a little bit more low-key. Who else? Where are these oafs? All right. So I have to say I am not familiar with Saint Seiya. This character that I'm playing as, or Hermes from the cut little delivery, I'm gonna go after my reward from Artemis, because I'm a big Artemis fan too. Artemis and Hermes seems like a good combo. I have to remind myself at all times to stay away from those traps. I was killing myself a lot in traps yesterday, which is not an ideal way to advance in this game. Oh, this is really interesting. So, I'm sure this dialogue is based on the fact that I've already met Hermes in this run. Yeah, this is a roguelike action game. So it's really interesting because you go through these like set rooms that are basically randomized like other roguelikes. Attack is stronger. I mean, dash strike. We're buffing up my normal attack, so we might as well. So yeah, you go through these like randomized set piece rooms like this, and you basically go until you die. But you collect like these resources so that you can upgrade yourself at the hub after every time you die. And the goal, obviously, is to eventually get all the way through the game without dying. But it's nice because kind of like, well, other like newer modern roguelikes, like Rogue Legacy, for example, it's a little bit forgiving because even though you do die, you get a feeling, a slight feeling of progression because you're building your character up between runs. It's pretty interesting though because it's, I mean, I guess each roguelike game needs to have some kind of a gimmick to differentiate itself these days. Like Rogue Legacy was kind of an action platformer. I still associate roguelikes with those old school like dungeon crawl type games that are kind of turn-based almost. Like the Pokemon Mystery Dungeon games, those are old school roguelikes. So here's something I love about this game though. Like everything you do has bearing on the dialogue. Like if you get killed by a certain thing, like if you get killed by a spike trap, when you show up back at your house, they say like, "Oh, looks like you got killed by spikes." And even these guys that I'm talking to for upgrades are talking about the people that I previously talked to in this run. It's very interesting. It makes the game feel really alive. Like not in a game like this especially that's important because you're kind of doing the same thing over and over and over again. Um, but so these little dialogues could get really repetitive, but the fact that they link them all together like this makes it more interesting. I like this one. I mean, I guess this is kind of similar to Binding of Isaac in some ways because it's just not on a like Binding of Isaac has the rooms, the randomized rooms that you go from room to room, and this has those too. Like this has set rooms. This is just more of like an isometric, like button mashy platformer. I find Binding of Isaac, especially once you get to the harder levels and stuff, is almost like a shoot 'em up game. Whereas this is more like fantasy elements, sword hack and slash type. Oh, I'm getting destroyed by someone. There's my reward. And here's a little shop up here. Don't think I didn't see you. Okay, what do we like in here? Attack deals plus 30% damage for 6 encounters. Yeah, we'll see what kind of progression I get after I inevitably die here soon. Um, so down here in the bottom right corner, you can see the things that I've picked up. Actually, I think that's my current inventory. So the top thing is keys that you can use to unlock new upgrades that you can then build up. You can also unlock weapons with those keys. Then the second thing is darkness, which you use to upgrade the abilities that you've unlocked. So along the top, those are abilities. It says 170. I think that means I've spent 170 darkness on these upgrades up here. So the more darkness you accumulate in your runs, you can buy permanent upgrades for yourself, and they can kind of help you go further because otherwise you'd just be playing the same game with your same abilities, and unless you get better as a player, like as a person, you would keep dying in the same spot. And I don't tend to improve as a person, so I need mechanics to help me improve. Alright, it looks like we're going to get another upgrade from Poseidon in this room. Whoa. I haven't seen this guy yet. Sounds like Zagreus knows what it is, though. Oh man, I'm getting just toasted by... Oh, these guys all come out and shoot lasers. I see. Avoid the lasers. Wow, they don't give you much advance warning. The lasers pretty much just pop right out. Alright, his armor is off, so I can do real damage to him now. Dashing into the lasers probably isn't helping me. Okay, kill the main guy and all the other ones die. Gotcha. So this guy's commenting on the fact that I've died to Megira 3 or 4 times in a row. Interesting. I wonder if I keep dying to spike traps, if they're going to make fun of me for that. Let's just go with more special damage. I find I don't use my special nearly enough, so I guess this will be... So can anyone else not hear the game? I mess you up as saying he can't hear the game. I can barely hear the game, to be honest. Why don't I turn it up a bit on my stream? The only thing is I don't want the game to drown me out. Alright, once the music starts up again, I mess you up. Let me know if that is a little bit better. I mean, the music is kind of atmospheric anyway. It's really the action noises that make sound. I am super toast. This is not a good run. That big laser crystal thing kind of threw me off. Yeah, my voice should be heard considerably more. We do want to be able to hear the game at least in a nice balance. So I have 4 nectars now. Nectars are things that you give to... other NPCs in exchange for keepsakes, which are other upgrades. So there's just a shitload going on in here in terms of how you can build your character out. So this is an example of a keepsake. I got this by giving one of the nectars to Cerberus because he's a good boy. And you can get, I think you can get one of these from almost every NPC in the game, and you can upgrade them. So the more you use them in battle, they level up and give you more bonuses. So yeah, between all the keepsakes and their upgrades and weapons, and I'm sure you'll be able to upgrade weapons as well, there is a lot that you can do to make yourself better. One day I'll start dodging attacks. That will be super cool. Ah, Skull Bros. Attack deals plus 200% damage striking from behind. That might be a good one to take. That might be a good one to take against the boss that always kills me. Because I think the trick against that boss is probably going to be dealing damage faster.
this time?
Let's go with health since I'm hurt right now. Yeah, I keep getting killed on the first real boss in here. So, I think if I can, like, blitz her down, since I'm way too terrible at this game to competently, like, dodge and strategically approach a boss. Alright. Benjamin, I turned the game up a little bit more, so once the music gets going here, we'll see if it starts to drown me out or not. I don't want to be drowned out by this game's music. Where's the dude who's casting those little circles of pain? Oh yeah, I'm getting backstabs on these guys and it's really hurting them.
Centaur strength.
Yeah, I think unfortunately my struggling at Hades is not going to be as skillful as a display as the Langrisser finals. I guess it'll be a challenge to see whether I can last as long as Parnhub did. They were quick matches. But, I mean, you can watch the matches in-game if you want to catch up on them, or the VOD would be on my channel. But yes, of course, everyone is always welcome to watch me struggle at Hades. I have no pretension about being good at this game. I just started, and I'm just figuring out what to do. Obviously, based on the fact that I just let that guy wail on me.
I'll hang on to these.
Okay, some gemstones. WL Various, thanks for the sub. You are the first official Hades-based subscriber to the channel.
More numbskulls?
So far, I think the theme of this stream is going to be Kong suffering.
Who's next?
So, potentially very similar in theme to my summoning videos. You might as well, and it's much appreciated, so thank you. Well, I might not even make it to a boss. I do have a little, like, auto-revive talent. So far, yes, Benjamin, I do strongly recommend this game. I think it's very deep. Much deeper than I thought it was going to be. And I went in with high expectations. Like, the progression system is very generous and very interesting. There's just so much to upgrade. Ooh, health. I'll definitely take that.
Coin goes in, that comes out.
So yeah, in a moment we'll see me dying. Probably in the next room, actually. Yeah.
Charon, mate. Now, hypothetically, if I provided you with, say, 1,000 coins, would you...
Charon's hilarious. This is all he ever says. Yeah, the incentive to change your loadout isn't even the only thing that helps with repetition. Like, just the multitudes of dialogue that I've seen so far, that, like, the dialogue that all hinges on other things you've done in your runs, really keeps each run fresh. So this should be the boss room, and I always die here, so we'll get an opportunity to see me upgrading back at the hub. See all the different things that you can build for yourself.
We'll give it attempting is impossible. You've seen what happens when you go too far.
This place can't stay sealed shut forever, Meg. In the meantime, I thought...
I'm not your practice partner, fool.
Yeah, Charon was the first character that I gave nectar to. Alright, get out of range of the big spinny.
A waste of time.
Ah, spikes. Always with the spikes. So I wonder if I can get her to do that dash and then backstab her. Yeah. We also need to get rid of these witches. Oh, I wasn't fast enough that time.
I'll kill you when you
Alright. So I got killed. I triggered my little death-defying thing. So this is it. Got her down to half. How long does she stay immune? Spikes! Oh, my backstab didn't even do tons of damage there. Run! Don't like those big scary pools of death. Let's clear out some witches. Alright. Alright. Nope, there's more witches. Ah, pools of death. One more hit. Ah, killed by pool of death.
You'll never beat me, Zach.
Damn you, Meg.
Damn you, Meg. Alright, so we're back home, so let's see what we can do. I have a lot of nectars to give away.
What happened to Hypnos?
Oh, Hypnos isn't even here. I was just about to say, I'm not going to give a nectar to Hypnos because he's annoying. But oh, Brad Pitt's gone too. Maybe everyone's in the lounge. Still, we gotta talk to Cerberus.
How's everything been going lately, boy?
The Underworld Prince's casual inquiry serves but to frustrate.
I see you've decided to come home.
More pain and suffering for sure. After all, you...
You keep telling yourself that, boy. But mark you my words, sooner or later.
Good talk. Good talk.
Nyx is back.
Nyx, sometimes I get the impression the Olympians look down on those of us.
The gods of Mount Olympus tend to think themselves above us, child. Or so your father...
I can't imagine him otherwise.
Well, she gets a nectar for sure.
Nyx, you've done so much for me. I thought you might like this.
You know your father does not like it when nectar is doled out on the premises, dear child. However...
Okay, Black Shawl. We'll check out what that does later. Now, what's going on out here?
I hope you're having a nice stay. Even though you don't want to live here anymore, Your Highness.
So, Deuce is my second favorite character so far.
And there she goes again.
After Chiron, of course. No.
The lounging area within the House of Hades.
Looks like Brad Pitt's not in here. He must just not be around this run.
What's new?
Okay, what can I trade? I'm not going to trade right now. Or if I eventually get stuff from this chef. Anyway, yeah, Meg has killed me dutifully a few times. I think getting her to half health, not too bad. Feels like I'm going to need some upgrades to do better. Like maybe some lucky boons during the run. Like, I think the extra backstab damage was probably helpful.
The fate abetting prince perhaps...
Oh no, not this determinism thing again. Is this all that the fates have planned for me?
Alright, so here's where I can unlock my upgrades, my permanent upgrades. And I have 55 darkness to spend. When I get 2 more keys, I can open up a couple more upgrades. Speaking of insane people who do the full game on a fresh save, one game I got really good at was Dark Souls. Dark Souls 1, and I did a Soul Level 1 run of that game, which was really fun because it was very strategic. Oh, I mess you up rocking that Founder's Badge. The best ones early were the ones that do damage over time. Yeah. Yeah, I think it's going to be like getting a good combination of boons from the gods on a run that like let you take advantage of something. I mean, I guess I could start unlocking bonus backstab damage in here. Why wouldn't I, right? What's the sense in keeping that? Okay.
Excellent.
Now it wants me to lie down.
It is the dead of night, or the approximation of it in the realm of Hades. Prince of the underworld, Zagreus, rises from a...
Mischief? Me? I was just going to have a little look through Father's stuff.
All is quiet at this time. Ever-dreaming Hypnos put a spell upon the house, as willful Zagreus had asked of him.
Lower your voice, old man. I'm trying to be sneaky here.
Oh, interesting. Interesting story segment. Time to go be sneaky.
He ventures toward the stately throne of his lord father, half expecting to be caught.
I said shut up, old man.
He does not know exactly what he seeks. He only knows that something always has felt off to him, that he does not belong. Who is he, really?
I'm not listening.
I like this dynamic of the main character talking to the narrator. That's, I guess, something they got,
He rifles through his lord
or they
father's
started with
possessions.
Bastion.
There is not much of any import there. Ledgers and administrative parchment work. Correspondent. But then there is the note. Written by...
Hades, I can no longer tolerate my life here in this place. So I'm leaving, even if it kills me. I won't be returning to Olympus. If there is a place where I belong in this world, it must be somewhere between heaven and hell. Perhaps it's on the coast and has a little garden. Take
Oh,
care
Persephone.
of Cerberus. I shall miss him.
Thus did Prince of the Underworld Zagreus absorb the contents of this...
His mother's hand. My mother's hand? Wait, what? You're saying this Persephone, that she's my mother? But Father always said that Nyx was
Thus did the prince discover, inadvertently, the well-kept truth about his lineage. Entirely by chance. This
I don't know. I think hints are probably fine. I am a willful gamer, so I like to find things out on my own, and I may not follow hints or good advice.
The one-time queen of
But
all
I'm not the kind of person who's going to get upset if
and why?
As long as it's not
Despite
spoilery.
profound questions and his rage, the prince decided to confront his lord and master.
You... why? You're...
Oh, my dear child. So now you know. So now you know. But only half the truth. I can explain the rest, so... please. It never was my wish to hurt you.
Well, Benjamin, you're right about one thing. This game is definitely about experiencing failure.
I wonder, will you even remember me?
That's the good thing, though, of having that... the attitude of expecting that you're going to die over and over again. Like, the game sets that expectation for you. Okay, I guess I'm not supposed to come back out here and indulge in overly dramatic dialogue. Alright, let's see what this new keepsake
What's that
does.
one there?
Plus 10% damage, striking undamaged, or striking from behind. So I had my spiked collar because I like extra life total. Like, starting with 38 extra life. That's a couple hits I don't need to worry about. I'm going to leave everything for now. I know I have enough to unlock a new weapon, but I feel like I want to get a little bit more practice with the main, or the starting sword under my belt before I start branching out.
No
Runs are fast enough that it's...
Family.
Ooh.
Death is your only family. Death and I. Best get accustomed to the both of us.
No, not on your life.
Hades is a pretty good dude, though, you know?
I have to tell you something, little Hades. My relatives and I, we've been holding back one of our greatest gifts to see if you were worthy. And you are. My aid is yours. So call me if you...
Oh, what's this?
Oh. Press R2 for an Olympian's aid. Uses a stock of your god gauge. God gauge, eh? Oh, there it is down there.
My beck and call.
So, new mechanics. I didn't actually use it
Each
there.
time the prince delves back into the underworld, it's ever...
Built to ensure no one gets out. We'll see about that.
I will say, Benjamin, that so far none of the dialogue that I've been watching tonight has been really spoilery. The only things I've seen so far, hello giant cyclops, are things that are fairly obvious if you know anything about Greek myth. Or just routine dialogue like Poseidon giving me stuff.
I'll take it.
So my alt, I don't have any bars left, so I can't use it. I was probably supposed to use it in that first room to, like, demonstrate it, and I stubbornly thought I might save it. Didn't work. I like fighting these He-Man guys, they're kind of predictable. Let's go for more keys.
Out of my way.
Hello, Hello, laser beam crystals. No spikes! I like it when enemies congregate not around spikes.
What do we have here?
So, health or hammer upgrade thing. I mean, I think... Yeah, combos is what I'm looking for. Good broken combos. Good broken combos come to Kong. A bunch of armored He-Mans I spoke too soon. Talked about how much I liked He-Mans, and now I got a bunch of tough armored ones. Hold attack to strike rapidly. Thrust deals a bunch of damage. I like a bunch of extra damage on the old thrust. That sounds good. Yeah, let's go this way first. Probably no sense in stocking up tons of nectar. The patterns being really clear and being able to anticipate enemies, that's one thing that is skill-based.
I'll take it. Power of Olympus.
Oh, upgrading the call skill as well, I see. How's it going, bro?
I'll just have a look around.
Oh, it's the laser crystal dude again. Alright, he was way easier that time than he was the first time.
Tortured souls trapped in a crystal thing.
I do like games like that, where when you die, you know it was in your own hands.
Big Hades, he is disagreeable with all of us, not just with you. So don't you take it personal and stick with me.
Man, this is the all Poseidon run. Attack deals more damage, special deals more damage. Let's boost our attack. We are using that a lot. This is going to be a shop once I clear this room.
Let's see.
Drop health items. Gain stuff. Traps deal 500% damage to your foes. That one seems tempting if I could get Meg onto one of those spike traps that always kills me. But let's do something that benefits me permanently, and then whatever I can afford.
For that.
Getting more health, or the potential to get more health, is always a good thing. Alright, so it looks like we're going to be seeing Aphrodite in the next room. Notable mainly for the fact that it's not Poseidon on my Poseidon run. Who else? Oh, spikes. Classic. Get over here. Oh, I suppose I can throw shit at him.
I cannot help but wonder, dearest, why Lord Hades would have kept your mere existence hidden from us all this time. Perhaps he knew that once you met us.
Wide short range blast that inflicts weak. Dash deals damage where you end up. After you take damage, foes around you. Well, I do take damage quite a bit. 3:30 a.m. Wow. Oh, I'll die well. Thanks for joining the stream and thanks for chatting. Have a good sleep.
I'm all worked up.
I think it was the Hypnos dream sequence that got to you. What's this? Oh, this is one of those health items. Nice.
Second rule. That was 5 seconds, right?
Charon boon's paying off already. That was a nice backstab. Seems like I'm getting a lot of health items. That is not a small chance. Alright, where are we going? Palm of Power. Let's do it. I should actually teach myself to leave those health upgrades on the ground until I need them.
Good enough to eat.
Attack deals more damage. Poseidon's Aid level 3. Why not upgrade that? Because it's supposed to be like a super move, even though I don't have the power bars to be able to use it. Like,
Yum. Let's see here.
why not take the treasure? Give me stuff. Permanent stuff. More darkness. Okay, I already fought the mid-boss, didn't I? I fought the laser crystal dude. So I should be coming up to Meg's room fairly soon. There are a lot of annoying witches in here. Alright, who else is hanging out up here? Not bad. Alright, Charon. That's going to be the only way out. Yeah. So Charon is the room before the boss.
Charon's shop.
And I don't have any money. He has nothing to say to me. Alright, I'm going into this with full health, and I have my little half-health revive thing. And I have a super move that I can't really use because I don't have any power bars for it, so I don't know how you're supposed to get or use those. Like, do you charge it up somehow?
Hi, Meg.
Oh, there you are. Just as I was beginning.
Admit it, Meg. You can.
Don't flatter yourself. I think of you in pain. And others.
Boss music is so good, though. Oh, she's totally kicking my ass this time. Spikes. So she goes impervious. And then she either does the pools of death on the floor, or she does these bullet hell shooter zone things. Can't help but notice the enemies in here aren't dropping too much health. Oh, I have the fucking thing. Let's use it. Oh, I used it on normal shit guys. Wait, do I still have it? Oh no, she's impervious! I keep wasting it. I'm just too excited about having a super move. Alright, let's go get her. Okay, it's all about the super.
Yes. The ancient blood.
It's all about the super. It's all about the super. Super move OP. It probably helps that I buffed it up several times.
Achilles might know what to do with
Titan
this.
Blood. Battled out of Tartarus with the Stygian Blade. Okay, so that must be little achievements, like you want to beat each level with each weapon. That's pretty cool. So now I'll be in a new zone. Oh, Hades is pissed.
Don't mind me, Father.
These look like little Cerberus heads. Alright, what's this? What's all this? What's all this? Restore health? Just for fun? Doesn't cost me anything. Sell.
Can wash away
Oh,
my
you can
goodness.
purge stuff. Why would you purge stuff, though? Just for money?
Damn it, can't get
Oh, this is why. I want my Death Defiance back, but I can't afford it. The only way to do it is to purge my super move. Isn't having my super move more important than having my Death Defiance? I'm doing it.
that. Don't mind.
The reason is because I figure I'm going to be dying almost immediately in this stage anyway. So, might as well just carry on and see what's going on.
Other than those in the trusted
I'll be
inner
back
circle
here.
of
I'll be back here
warriors
soon enough.
are authorized to enter the intricate chambers connecting the vast regions of the underworld.
I barred where I please.
This makes me miss Cerberus, though. I wonder what goes here. There's probably another type of thing you can interact with that you can, like, buy or upgrade that will eventually show up there.
Don't think I've gone this far. Good.
Cool.
Now we're getting somewhere.
Asphodel. Well, this does look different than Tartarus. Yeah, this looks different. It's more culty. Kind of more gross.
Wasn't this whole expanse once lush and green?
Cool. This game is great. This game is great, by the way.
The once verdant plains of Asphodel are now engulfed in scintillating flame, having been flooded by the river Phlegethon, whose hideously superheated contents could bring death swiftly even to the...
I'm only flame resistant, not flame proof.
Oh! Interesting. You can actually go into the lava in this level. I wonder if that means there's going to be stuff hidden out there. Oh, I don't want to go in the lava looking for stuff, do I? Let's just fight some dudes instead.
More coming then.
The enemies do deserve to get stronger too. Can't just be me. Wouldn't be fair.
Portal thing there on the ground.
I know you're trying to tell me something, Zagreus.
Okay. Feeling good.
What is that portal thing there on the ground? Descend, minus 24 health. Ooh. I don't know. It's whispering at me. Is that the only one? You know I'm gonna do it. It's whispering at me, so you know I'm gonna. Especially after Zagreus called attention to it, right? That has to be important.
So all I need to do is sacrifice some of my life essence to go in here. Ah, I don't see why not.
Chaos.
Oh, what? is
Spoilers. These are portals too. Who or what is this? I can't guess.
This is not someone I recognize. So, in the name of Hades, hello? May I ask who's calling? Would you not agree?
I wonder if this is supposed to be a Titan.
Have we met?
We have met in a way. I know everybody here and there. You wish
Oh,
to
it's just
meet this
chaos.
man, and it is my wish to make your doing so a little bit more interesting. And if you encounter the Olympians someday, do give them my regards.
I like the tiny little earth marble that they have. Boons of Chaos. Interesting. Oh, this is very interesting. Each time you cast, you get hit for minus 5 health. Afterwards, your cast deals 65%. These are like devil's bargains almost. I think I'll do this one since not earning money isn't the end of the world. Although maybe I'll need the money to buy shit from the shop. Minus 37% range on my dash for 3 encounters. These two. Although I guess I could just do 3 encounters and not cast. And then afterwards I'll have plus 65% damage on my cast. Why don't I do that? I'll just have to remember not to cast for 3 encounters.
Extract the benefits a few chambers from now.
Interesting. I like that. Just a creepy little area. I'm going to be dead soon anyway, so I don't think I'll be able to benefit from Chaos's boons. Alright, remember, not to cast.
Just getting warmed up.
Oh, it's one of these bomb bros. Where'd that guy go? Come back here. I hear someone over here. How big is this room? Oh, there he is. Alright, that's one encounter with no casting. What do you think? I mess you up? Do you like Artemis or Ares? I have to say I'm an Artemis fan. Actually, that's all the more reason to go with Ares. Let's spread our wings, leave our comfort zone.
That's the barge of death.
Oh, I figured there had to be a moving level at some point. This is such a beat-em-up conceit. I don't think I survived this encounter, though. Stop bombing me, bros. Impervious, that's not nice. Alright, did I get him? So that was encounter number 2 that I can't cast.
Aphrodite's blessing there already. Love and death together hand in hand. Sounds most agreeable to me.
Blade Rift hurtling ahead. Not sure what Doom damage does. But anything that happens when I take damage is pretty powerful. Because I take damage a lot. I take damage a lot. Okay, so I need to do one more encounter with not using my cast. And then I can start using it, and it'll be more powerful. What am I looking at here, fellas? Alright, some more bomb bros. Was he stuck? I hope so. Whoa! Ah, get out of the lake.
The boon I got from chaos has a new effect.
Alright, I can start casting now. Oh, let's see. When you take damage, inflict doom on allies or on foes around you? Yes. Attack deals more damage? I mean, that sounds like a good all-purpose skill. I'm trying to amass a bunch of darkness so I can upgrade myself more. Alright, time to cast and see how OP it is.
Wave makers.
Ooh, I am about to die. At least I will have briefly experienced my Chaos Boon. There it goes. Alright, back home. Back home we go. I actually think that is probably a good place for me to call it a night.
Like to think I learned something back there.
That's about an hour worth of dying in Hades. I got to a new zone, I learned some new things, I found some new dudes. Let's just go cash in some of our upgrades here, and then I will take off.
Oh, hey there, Dusa. How's your...
Mr. Hypnos, do you maybe think that you could, you know...
that's no problem.
Good, then. Glad we...
Get on it, Hypnos.
Do I not get to give a gift to Hypnos now? I don't. Well, he doesn't deserve one anyway. Brad Pitt's back.
Achilles, sir. I got a relic of some sort out there. A globule of ancient blood which formed after I fought with Megara. Is this really that...
As far as I know, yes, lad, that it is. Though whose exactly, I'm not so sure. You'd best hang on to it and keep it safe. Your weapons, they shall thirst for it and drink it up. Not yet.
Oh, interesting. So I'll have to use that blood stuff to upgrade my weapons in some way?
Well, I wasn't about to drink
Either to upgrade them or give them new abilities? That's my guess.
Hey boy, just me again. Here to report?
The venerable Hound of Hell barely acknowledges the softly spoken princess.
Call my chambers a mess? Look at your desk, father. Whatever happened to your court musician, huh? Where's his sentencing parchment work? Stuck in Tartarus all because he stopped singing for you on command?
My desk is far more organized than you, boy. And if you're so concerned about our court musician, why don't you commute his sentence yourself? Seeing as I haven't.
Sure, happy to oblige. I'll just ask. Contractor, mind locating the court musician's sentence when you get the chance? There we go.
Okay, so some contracts. What do I have? 18 gems? Switch keepsakes between underworld regions. That's not something that's going to be super handy to me given the fact that I've traversed underworld regions one time in my life. Chambers may contain an infernal trove. Ah, treasure chests. The Great Hall appears to be cosmetic stuff. So's this. Oh, and it takes away all the Cerberus damage. I don't like that. I like the Cerberus damage.
You are home.
Nix, I have to ask you something. Are you certain?
Your mother yet lives. There can be no other explanation. For if she did not, she would be with us. Here.
I think I turned out okay.
I think I turned out okay too. Does this mean I can give a gift to Megira now?
Prodigal son returns. Everyone's saying.
Don't worry, Meg. I eventually managed to get...
Look, I have a reputation to uphold. You get past me again like that, you best go all the way.
Not this time. Not this time.
Anything good?
So I can trade 1 nectar for 50 darkness? It's a special offer, so it seems like it's probably worth it. Let's do it.
Here's the nectar.
He's happy. Okay. What else? Probably not going to be allowed to sleep this time, since that was like a story thing. Let's see how I'm doing on my quests.
List of minor prophecies.
Oh, Orpheus is going to be the musician. That makes sense. Work with the house contractor to release Orpheus. Okay, to get that started, I think the contractor said I just needed to do some more stuff first. Like in the court music part, more renovations required. So why not buy renovation? Let's get this infernal trove thing.
The ever-shifting chambers of the underworld ought to be a little livelier with this.
I give the orders around here.
Ah, here we go. I don't know what that diamond thing is. I haven't seen one of those yet, so I'm going to have to figure out... I'm going to have to get a diamond, and then I'll be able to get the contract to get Orpheus. Who's this dude?
Achilles in the spotlight.
Oh, that's Brad Pitt. That makes sense. So that changes. I wonder when I'm going to be the employee of the month. Okay, I have a whole bunch of darkness to spend. And I have 10 keys, so I can unlock new talents, too. I'm going to do that.
How else can I improve?
Okay. Deep pockets. Start each escape attempt with some wealth. So that just gives me a little head start on the stuff I can buy during the run. Thick skin, raise your life total. Oh, this is a good one to buy. Having more life at the start of each run, can't complain about that. Let's get a couple of these. And we might as well blow the rest of our stash with some more bonus backstab damage.
I feel different.
That's fine. And I don't think we got any new keepsakes because I wasn't able to give nectar to anyone else.
To choose.
But I'm halfway to another upgrade for the spiked collar, and it looks like that'll max it out. So I think they go to 3 stars. Yeah. So 24 more encounters and this will be maxed out. And then as much as I like that extra max life, I'm going to switch off it because I wouldn't be surprised, knowing a game like this, if there's some kind of trophy or achievement for maxing out all your keepsakes. You know, just to keep you going. I'm going to keep going anyway. But not tonight. So that's going to be it for my run tonight. Like I said, I think we made a lot of progress, and maybe I got a little bit better, but I don't think I got too much better. I unlocked that new super move mechanic thing, and I got to Asphodel for the first time. I met Chaos, who seems like an okay thing. I'm not sure when I'm going to be streaming this again. It might be kind of a weekend thing, because during the week I'll be recording and editing Should You Summon, and maybe a Langrisser Lookout to talk about the 3rd anniversary, like the year 3 stuff. So we shall see. Yeah, it might be just kind of a random thing whenever I have a few minutes. It's definitely a game I'm going to want to keep playing frequently, but I just don't know if I'm going to be able to have the stream set up every single time. But thank you to those who came out to watch this stream. Maybe you'll catch the little notification next time I do. Or if I mess you up, maybe I'll contact you about it. But yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one. Cheers, everyone.